I'm going to show you how to do piping in the material. Supposing we need to do a piping along this edge, we have to take a piece of material to whatever thickness you want. Supposing you want a wider piping, you have to take it 1.5 inches or 2 inches. If you want a thinner one, just take 1 inch. Now I have taken 1.5 inches, and this is the right side of the material. Place the strip that is to be piped, the piping material on top of on the right side, and just join it together. Just do back stitch. You can even stitch it in the sewing machine. Just join the two pieces together. I am just showing you with temporary running stitch. You can stitch it in the machine, or if you do the hand sewing, you have to do back stitch. Just join the two pieces together on the right side. Now we are going to do the piping. Fold the material like this. You can give it some slight pressing. See, on the wrong side, fold it. Keep it on the wrong side. Now, generally the stitches are made along the wrong side. Just to keep them in place, the stitches are done in the wrong side. But what we have to do is to give it a neat finish. When you do it on the wrong side, on the right hand side, the stitch might come here or there or below on the contrast color or on the same color. So, in order to give a neat finish, instead of stitching on the wrong side, we fold it well. Fold it to whatever thickness you need. Fold it to whatever thickness you need on the right side. Hold the material and stitch it on the right side, either in the sewing machine or by hand. Stitch it from the right side. The wrong side, if you do the stitch might come here at this point or here. Now we are going to do the stitch on the right side exactly at the point where we need to get the stitches. You can sew it in the machine, or if you want hand stitches, either you can do hemming stitch. See, I am showing you hemming stitch, which will be absolutely invisible. Or you can do back stitch. can see I am just doing back stitch along the line. You can see I am just doing it just below the green color on the main material. Now you can see I have just done back stitch. When you sew, you can sew it in the machine or one row of back stitch. The piping becomes neat. You don't get any stitch on the piping material. This is the normal straight line piping along a straight edge. Now I will show you how to do piping along a curved edge, or supposing you do the piping along a neck in your dress material, along the neck edge. If you want to do piping, I will show you how to do the piping in a curved edge. For fixing piping along a curved edge, we have to take the piping material along the, not in a straight, not along the selvage, along the edge. We have to take it, we have to cut the material in bias. I will show you. We can take, if you want, 1 inch apart or 2 inch apart, measure accordingly, and you can see I have drawn the lines in the bias. Now you have 2 bias strips. Now how to join them and make it into a single piece. See, if you join it like this, same, you can see one side it is short and one side it is long. So you just turn it opposite side. See, keep it like this, same direction. Just reverse it. Keep it in the opposite direction. See, the bias pieces come like a V. First you keep it straight and just reverse only the top piece like this and reverse. It comes like a V. Keep it like a V and join the edges. You can join it in the sewing machine or backstitch. By hand it is backstitch. I am showing it to you in a contrast thread just for visibility. After doing the back stitch, just turn, you get a straight piece. Now you see it comes like a single piece. This bias piece you can fix it along the curved edge, the same as we did the straight piece. You just have to see, when you take a biased piece, while turning the curve, this will expand because the material is in the bias. You keep it along the edge, fix it and stitch it along the edge. And once the stitch is done, again you can fold it like this and do the edging along the curved. You can do the piping along the curved edge. I am showing you the edging with the contrast color just to see the color difference, just to differentiate the colors. I am showing it to you with the contrast color, and this has to be done with back stitch or join it in the sewing machine. See, now the bias piece easily turns along the curved edge, and even for folding it is easier. And now you turn the edge, and same as we did for the straight edging, straight piping, here the piping is to be done along the curved edge. Fold it to whatever size you want. It can be as thin as this, it can be as wide as this size. Now do the back stitch along the edge of the piping, this portion. Just do back stitch, or you can stitch it in the machine.
கையில் மைக்கு கையில் கூட எடுத்துக்கணும்.
ஒன்று போதும் இல்லை, ரெண்டு வேணுமா? ஒன்று போதும்.
ஒன்று போதும். அப்படியே வச்சுக்கோங்க.
Here you can see the piping along the curved edge.